lets the puck run back toward the near point, but King wasn't there. He only cut up in center along the near side. He retreats cross ice back in over his own line. Across to Warning, he'll race up the middle out through center. He hits the Thunder line, feeds low, stopping along the near half boards. The puck knocked off his stick. It caromed into the slot. Polkamp, a great chance. The glove save in close by Rumpel, holding on down to the butterfly. Matt DeBlau got a piece of the puck in the near circle to knock it away from low, but it caromed into the slot, and there was Polkamp jumping on it in front of the net. He was denied by Rumpel. Rumpel has been sharp early for the Thunder. 125, backhands up the near side to McGrath in center. He'll hit the line and feed it across the Tardif, a drive. Stick save made by Rumpel. Tardif swept it from the far circle, dig it off the far half boards to McGrath high slot. He threw it to the net. Gobbled up by Rumpel with the glove down on the butterfly. MacDonald tonight. Iwanek on the face-off, dead in center. Last out to McGrath. He won back to the middle of the Mallard line for Raskip to McGrath center circle. Feed up the far side to MacDonald over the line through the far circle and a goal. He scores! Josh MacDonald gives the Mallards a 1-0 lead. And on Teddy Bear Task Net, here come the stuffed animals over the glass, forcing it behind the goal. Otsapov forced it into traffic in the near quarter for the Thunder. Tacked along the ad boards around toward the far half wall by Tebow. Now at the far point, Tebow drive, pad save, Motte, rebound loose in front. And MacMillan scores with 34.4 seconds left in the first period to tie the game at 1. MacMillan, from point-blank range, shovels the rebound home, capping off strong forechecking pressure for the Thunder with an even strength goal. Tebow drove it from the far point. And in the scramble on the doorstep, in tight quarters, MacMillan able to shift from his backhand to his forehand. And from the near edge of the crease, just shovel it in. And for Lapine from the far quarter takes it along the goal line. He'll slip it to Chase along the far half boards. He flips it up the middle out through center ice. It's a soft run crossing the line, fed into the far circle, closing right in. DeBlau the shot, the stick save made by Motte. Taken back the other way for the Mallards by Novak up the far wing through center. He'll cross the line and slap the puck around the boards. Kicking over his own line. In the far circle, Stevenson. Across to Beaudry. To Stevenson in the high slot. He copped it up to McGrath. He sends MacDonald in on goal. A drive! Block. Amlong in the near quarter to Kuqali in the near circle. He hands off the low, snaps it up the middle to Polkamp in center. To Warning on the near wing, crossing the Thunder line. Warning spins to a stop at the near point. He sweeps it across the ice, deflected over to MacDonald along the far half boards off Bauer. MacDonald swoops to the goal line. He takes it beside the net. Glubke in front. He scores! Alex Glubke, a power play goal to give the Mallards a 2-1 lead. MacDonald took it and scores his second goal of the season, his first on the power play. 6'3", up over 200 pounds. He near a point. Tebow moves it to the near half boards. It ricocheted off a player's side straight into the slot. Controlled and taken to the far half boards by Stevenson, who centered, and Sofron scored to tie it at 2. The Thunder have battled back to even the score for a second time. Here we had a delayed penalty. Sofron scoring his third of the season. Mallards for a second time cannot keep hold of the lead. In the end, Sofron center ice. Warning hustles up the wing and over the line. He'll cut cross ice into the near circle. Still Warning swooping around the net to the far post. Somehow he couldn't jam it in with the goaltender out of position. In the adverts against Jacobellis, he rolled it back toward the far point. Tebow, a shot blocked by Tardif in the slot. He flips the backhander up the middle through center, breakaway from MacDonald over the line. Down the slot and a goal. A great save made by Rumpel with the goal stick. DeBlau checked by McGrath. They scrap into the near quarter. McGrath gives DeBlau a rough ride. Down goes McGrath. There's no penalty. Helmet went flying. And now Amlong's in after DeBlau. And another Thunder player grabs Amlong, and everybody gathers in the near quarter in the Mallard zone. McGrath a little slow getting up, and Scooter McLean, Mallard trainer, off the bench to look to him, but McGrath lost his helmet while being thrown down to the ice by Matt for the Thunder. DeBlau poked it down the far boards into the quarter. Fulmer brings it in beyond. He's checked by Sofron. Help arrives from Silva, moving it to the far half wall. Low jousting against a couple black sweaters. Silva retreats into the far quarter. Across to Raskip in the final seconds. He'll retreat behind the Mallard net as time runs out. The Mallards and the Thunder are going to overtime, tied at 2. One Lapine, the puck skids behind the Thunder net. king among 4 players jousting for it. Polkamp staggered into the near corner by Lapine. He'll bring it to the half boards and tip it up the near side to MacMillan out through center. He crosses the Mallard line through the near circle. Backhander deflected in. The game-winning goal for the Thunder broken off Motte. With 4:23 left in overtime, the Thunder defeat the Mallards by a score of 3-2. Early in